Hi, Zen seekers. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you have been able to find pieces of Zen in your days these last few months. I wanted to jump on here to show you a few more tools that I've been using during these days that we've been home. Um, there are three tools. And there, besides the tapping and the sound baths, I hope that the sound baths and the tapping have served you well these last few weeks. But this is what I've been doing when the going has been getting tough, and the going was just tough right now. So I'm going to be doing this for my sake as well as yours. I thought, why not share it with my friends on Facebook and my friends on YouTube? So these tools are going to help release stress, boost immunity, and to help you feel and look younger. The very first thing is breath work. And you probably noticed when you have practiced with other mindfulness people, other energy healers, or myself, that breath work is always the first thing that is done. It's a very powerful tool. It's the foundation for any energy work. It increases the supply of oxygen to the brain and the sympathetic nervous system. It promotes calmness, and it can be done by itself. You could just, if you only had a few minutes, you could just do some breath work. There are a lot of different ways of breathing, but I'd like us to just do one kind now, just so we can get some practice and do it together, okay? So I want you to sit up as straight as you can, because this is the tube that goes from our airstream and out through our mouth. And I want you to think deep belly breaths. Put one hand on your belly just to make sure you're doing it. And you could put one hand on your heart as well. We're going to breathe in through the nose, making like this is your belly and lungs, filling it up. And then we're going to hold. And then we're going to go out through the mouth. So let's try it together. Ready? In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Try it again. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. This time I want you to do that, and I want you to envision that you're inhaling a bright white light, which can help with immunity and clearing out the lungs. Here we go. Bright white light. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Let's do a few more. Bright white light in through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Let's do one more really deep one. Deep belly breath. In through the nose. Bright white light into the lungs, down through the stomach. Hold. And out through the mouth. Great. The next thing that I like to do that has been scientifically proven to help is humming. I know I did this for my last sound bath Let me get a little bit of music on. Humming is a great way to also calm. It helps soothe you on a physical level. I remember when Lil was a baby, my daughter, and Rob, if you know him, he's got a nice, deep, rich, beautiful baritone voice. And when she was getting a little fussy, he would put his face on the mattress where she was laying and he would just hum his low, rich, golden tone hums, and she would go right to sleep. So it helps calm the nervous system. It helps also enhance your sleep. So if you're ever having a hard time sleeping, I know a lot of us have been, just try a few hums, breathing and then adding a hum, and it's very soothing, very soothing. And on top of that, it's also really good for the immune system because when you're humming, think about it. You're rattling the sinuses and everything all the way down to the lungs. And when you're rattling it, you're shaking out the energy. You're shaking out the gunk and the yuck, which can help keep you healthy. So I want us to keep the breathing going, and then on the exhale, instead of going out through the mouth, I want you to keep your mouth closed and hum. Any note will do. It doesn't have to be pretty. In fact, the more buzzy in the head and the rattly, the better. The better it'll rattle everything out and help calm you. Let's just try a few. Let's practice a few. In through the nose, you can still breathe in the white, bright light. Let's rest out. Let's try it again. I hope you're humming with me. Again. Good job. I can almost feel you doing it from here. Again. Big, deep belly breaths. Last one. Let's make it a really good one. Blow the rest out. Now just sit and see if you can feel the effects of that buzzing around in your sinuses, in your chest. Feeling what we like to call the chi, which is what my next thing will be about. You may feel it in your arms, your legs. Sit and be still for a while and observe where you feel it. I'm feeling it in my chest, my head. Okay. The last tool I'm going to share with you today is something that I am just such a beginner student at, but I started doing it when we started our stay at home in March, and I vowed that I would do it every day. I have found it to be one of the most comprehensive energy tools I've ever done. And you want to know what it is? It's Qigong. I am just a beginner student of Qigong. I would never claim to be an expert or even an intermediate Qigong person, but I have taken some Qigong classes. I've done some of Lee Holden's. If you know Qigong, he's a really good Qigong person to follow. I hope this is a good introduction for those who don't or have not done Qigong before. I've taken a few classes with Dr. Roger Janke. He is excellent. It was medical Qigong, so the things I'm going to show you today help maintain vitality and boost immunity and all of the wonderful things that the humming and breath does, but it works them all together. Now, Qi, Q-I, it means life force energy. So the energy we have within us, the chi, the ki, the prana, it's called many different things. The things that are in the palms of our hands when a Reiki master puts their hands on you, it's the life force energy within us that makes us more than just a body. It makes us the divine beings that we are. Gong. All Gong means is cultivating or the practice of, applying of. So Qigong is applying the practice of life force energy. It is helping to heal yourself using your own life force energy. Now, the things that it incorporates, why I love it, I don't want to do too much talking about it. I want us to just do a few things so you have an idea of what it's like. But it combines, healing with your hands. We all have the ability to heal. It doesn't have to be a healing touch person, a Reiki person. We just are maybe a little bit more equipped to at this time, but you can heal yourself with your own hands. Breath work, it has movement similar to yoga. Yoga is a kind of Qigong. The tapping that we've been doing, that is part of Qigong. All of these things are kind of woven together in Qigong, and that is why I love it so much. A little side note, I have had my husband, Rob, doing Qigong with me almost every single day since we've been home in March. Now, that is really saying a lot because if you know Rob, you might imagine that maybe he isn't always open to such things. He takes Reiki from me gladly. He takes the sound healing from me gladly. He enjoys it very much. But when it comes to him doing it himself, I've offered yoga many times. He would not bite on that one, but I said, hey, just try this. It's cool, it's fun, it's easy. And he's been doing Qigong almost every day with me. And he has found that it has helped with his digestion because there are things we can do to help with digestion, our bodies, and his flexibility. So I hope that gives you an idea. So let's start. Let's try a little bit of Qigong so you can see what it's like. My disclaimer, I am not a practitioner or an expert, and I want to let you know that I am not a century, as Lil said. This is not an extension of me. This is my poodle butt. Poodle dog butt. There she is. In case you've been wondering, what is that? So here we go. I'm going to move the camera so you can see all of me. Try to get yourself in a place where you can stand. Yes. If you want to try it with me, otherwise you could just watch. I'm all about that. Just check it out. See if you can see me. a little bit higher here. Okay. How are we doing here, YouTubers? A little bit higher. Okay. So the very first thing is called the three treasures. And before you start, you want to think about three different things to get yourself in the mindset. The first thing is posture. Head over shoulders, shoulders over waist, waist over knees, knees over feet. Now, I don't want you to be standing like a soldier. I want you to be relaxed so you can feel soft knees, a little bit bent, soft elbows, a little bit bent, and relaxed shoulders. So that's the first treasure. Second treasure, breathing. We've been doing that. Deep belly breaths. And you choose if you want to go in through the nose, out through the mouth, in and out through the nose. You choose as long as it's deep belly breaths and you can feel it going through your channel. And the last one is present. Present moment thinking. Take whatever is in the past, whatever is going to be in your future, your to-do lists, or anything you need to do, and make it into your present. Have your present kind of edge those things out. You're here now. Be in the present. The very first thing I'd like to do with you has many names. In yoga, it's called knocking on heaven's door. And I have a teacher who calls it knocking on the door of life. It's very childlike. It's fun. You move your waist back and forth, and your arms, you can go as slow as you want with your arms, not, as far as your arms will go, but you have to let the arms kind of hit on the side of your body. It's going to massage your organs and on everything in your internal organs, and it'll help with vitality of your spinal column. So let's try it just a little bit. Start slow, like you're just starting to knock on your door of life. Then you can go a little more. And everyone is different, very much like yoga. How far you go is great for you. It's what you need. So you can go until your arms are flapping all the way around. I hope that you're doing this where there isn't someone thinking you're crazy. What are you doing? And if you really want to get into it, look over your shoulder. And every time the hands touch, pat, hit on your torso, it's helping to massage your inner body and the twisting of the spine, the moving of the arms. There are so many beneficial things happening. Let's just go a little longer, faster if you want. Keep going. Okay, now slow it down. Slow it down. Hope you're not getting dizzy. Slow it down till your arms are back down at your side. Now I want you to just stand a moment, bend, relax knees, bend, relax elbows with that posture, and just see what you can feel. Feel the chi. If you're unsure if you can feel the chi, I don't know if I'm feeling the chi. For me, it usually feels tingling. I feel a buzzing through my body. a very blissful feeling. That is your chi. It's within you. So let's just stand a while. We call this drifting. You might find yourself swaying from side to side. That's okay. It's a good thing. Okay, the next one is, I call it shake it off. It's just shaking. It's just wiggling and jiggling and even patting your heels down on the ground. I would do it, but we're in a very old house and I don't want my curio cabinet to fall because that would be bad. So just shaking, shaking. All of it releases stuck energy and it puts it down into the earth. If you've had a lot of anxiety lately, just shake it all down. It's going down into the earth. The earth can take it. Just a little bit of shaking. Shake it. Shake it up. Shake it up. Okay, sorry. I had to go there. Sorry about that. Shake it. Shake it. Shake all over. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you're shaking. You're just getting rid of energy. You might find yourself giggling. One of my teachers calls it wiggling, jiggling, and giggling. So just keep shaking or giggling. You're getting rid of all of that stuck excess energy of anxiety and stress and get it out. Just get it down into the earth. Shake it. If you want to keep going with that, you can. Otherwise, you could start patting on yourself. That helps get things unstuck. Pat on the inner part of your arm and then pat back down on the outer part of your arm. Try the other arm. Pat it out. Pat out that energy. My dog's looking at me like I'm crazy. I don't care. And then if you want to go even further, take this and go back here. This is where your kidneys are, and kind of pats any stuck energy out of that. And then take your hands and go down. These are channels. Pat yourself down. We do this before sound baths sometimes. Patting the channels, reaching around. Why am I doing this on Facebook Live? Hi, crazy. I just really wanted to share this with you because I've loved it so much. Pat it down. Pat it down. Okay. And then you can do that as long as you want. That's the joy of Qigong, is you can pattern it and have it be as long or as short as you want, whatever order you want, and you just can tailor it to your own needs. So let's see if we can feel the chi. You should really be able to feel the chi with this. Bent knees, bent elbows, feeling the buzzing. That's chi, life force, buzzing through your body, through the meridians. In through the organs, flushing out anything that is unnecessary. Another thing about the shaking it is that, especially women, we have issues as we get older with our joints and osteoporosis and everything. And scientific studies have shown that any kind of jump roping when you were kids, or any kind of, I can't talk today, I'm sorry, any kind of, stress on the joints, running or anything like that helps strengthen them and keep them vital. So that's another good thing to do for that. I love these exercises. There's more than one reason for them. It's wonderful. Okay, the next one is called Honoring Heaven and Earth. When I did this with my choir, depending on the season, you're facing up, and this is like relaxed and happy. You're showing a smile on your face. You're feeling very relaxed. I would say, oh, it's beautiful snow. It's falling on your nose and your tongue. Enjoy it. Reach up. Appreciate it. And then someone was going to come along and they were starting a snowball fight with you. So fists together and tense up your stomach Tense up your feet and crouch down, chin to chest. So that is the tension. So this is a yin and the yang kind of exercise where you're releasing and relaxing, and then you're tensing up. And then when you release and relax again, it helps release more after you've been tense. So let's try it. Up to the heavens. Fists together, crouch, tense up your feet and your stomach. Up to the heavens again. Fists together, bunch up your face, feet, stomach. Breathing out. Breathing in for the heavens. Again. Tensing up, fists together, this time feet, face, stomach, and your perineum. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But if you had a baby, you probably do. So tense all that up, tense it up. Relax to the heavens. Oh no, the snowball's coming again. Relax, and you can do this in your own speed. If you feel like going slower than me, go slower. If you feel like you should go faster, go faster. We'll do one more after this. You can always pause this and the replay and pause it and do it longer if you want to, or go forward. And down. This is always the end. That means it's over. It's over. Let's just drift a little while. Feel the chi. That was great. If you really did it, you can really feel it. Good for the sympathetic nervous system as well. Okay, the next one I love so much. It's a side stretch for organs and muscles. It's called Wind in Bamboo. So make like you are a big bamboo tree and the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing you one side to the other. The wind can be stronger. It can die down. Keep your knees nice and bent and relaxed. Always soft knees. Oh, it's a really strong wind now. Finding your breath as long as you're breathing deep. These exercises mean almost nothing without the breath. Keep breathing. The wind's gonna die down a little. It's dying down. Keep breathing. And it's calm. Love that one. The next one is a breath work. It's breathing. It's called Shishi Hu. And you'll notice that it sounds just like Shishi Hu when you do it. So give your stance good posture, bent knees. And I want you to think you'll be breathing in through the nose this time. I insist that you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So you'll be starting with a breath in through the belly, then through the lungs, And release out through the mouth. Now, this is does all of the same things all breath work does, but when done quickly, the Chinese medicine people say that it's pushing out the parasite. So when done quickly, it's taking everything in and pushing out the parasite. So let's try a few slow ones. In through the stomach, lungs, and stomach, lungs, and a few more. Let's do it for health and pushing out any germs or gunk that's in there. A little quicker. Go as quick as you can. You might not be able to go as quick as me. You might be able to go quicker. Good on you if you can. Spitting all over. Slow it down now. Stomach, lungs, even more. Drifting. Eyes open or closed. Feel the chi. Elbows bent, knees bent. Feeling the chi. Ivy can feel the chi. Okay, there's one more move that I want to do, and it's called tracing the channels. We already were patting on some of the channels, going all the way down the back, and then you go around the toes. You can't see my feet, sorry. And then you go all the way in through the legs. But we're going to go further. But first, let's make some chi in our hands. Now, for me, for a Reiki person, I can just activate it. But you can activate it too. Just rub your hands together. Hey, hey. She needs more chi in her life. Hard to be chi sometimes. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the chi monster. Sometimes you just have to shut that negative stuff out. So, rubbing your hands together, getting some chi, and you probably can feel it. You probably can feel the chi going between your hands. Let your hands go out. We all have it. It's like a big ball of energy. I want you to start right at your chest, and you can put your hands on you or over you, hover over, and go all the way up your face. I hope you've washed your hands. We've been washing a lot of hands lately, all the way around to your shoulders. and then around to the back, and then going all the way down the back of your legs and around the toes, up, and then trying it again, tracing those channels. You're putting chi, energy, life force into the channels of your body. Around your toes, up the middle, around your head, down the back, up the middle of your legs. And then you can try it on your arms, the inner part, and then trace your hand, get that chi on the back part. And then when you get here, go over your face, put your hand out, and do the same thing on that side. Tracing the channels. And then going over, tracing the channels. We forgot to do the back part, but that's okay because we can go back and do the back part of the arm. And then let's do the upper meridians, the meridians that go up and down a few more times. I hope you can feel the chi. I would love to hear comments on if you're feeling the chi and how this has worked for you. And one more time, we'll trace it up around the back. And then as far as you can reach, up and then down the back of the legs, around the toes, up. And then whenever you're done with something, we close. It's very conductor-like. You probably can feel the chi. Now I want you to do what we call closing. This is very conductor-like to me, so I really love it. Close your feet. Sorry, you cannot see my feet. And then you take your hands all the way around, and then take all that chi you gathered and go all the way down as far as your hands can reach without bending over. It's like you're smothering yourself with the best, most wonderful golden crystalline chi you can muster. One hand on your stomach and the other hand over. Still have relaxed knees. And then to end, I'm sorry if I didn't give you a lot of time to feel your chi there. You can always stop it if you play this again. At the end, you do a namaste, which means, if you aren't familiar, the light in me honors the light in you. So we can show that with a prayer position up to the heart and a bow. You can take yin and yang, my strength and my comfort honors you. Or you can put both hands over your heart and I honor you. I open my heart to you. So thank you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today on this impromptu live. I just wanted to share that with you. I hope it works for you. I would love to hear in the comments if you're going to try it or if it worked, if you felt the chi, anything, because I am a student of this as well. And I'd love to keep doing this if you want to keep watching me do it. Otherwise, there are some experts on YouTube who have Qigong things out there. But I hope that you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day. It's so beautiful outside, and it's time to get out. See you later.